Hey everybody, welcome back to J or Budgets, and welcome to week one of April's cash stuffing. Happy Easter, by the way. I hope you got loads of Easter eggs, and if you didn't, go treat yourself to one. So yeah, I'm gonna get cracking and right on into. Oh God, cracking Easter egg. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, that was terrible. So this is what I am cash stuffing this week. We've got should have 300 quid. So I have five here, and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So €300 as always, and I have just €5 left from last week. So I didn't plan on spending anything during the week, but I had the few bits from my travel, so that was bus in and out to work to the office, and then one of my colleagues is got a promotion, so we went out to dinner twice, well lunch twice for that. So that's where the rest of that went. So yeah, let's go cracking and let's go on into my sinking funds binder. So starting as always with technology, and that is going to get €10 this week. So I'm going to pop in 20 and take out a 10. So it should have 175 in that. So we have 150 in the bank and then 25. So 175 in tech. So how's everyone's week been? It has been very cold and been a bit of a pisser of a week here. So yeah, not ideal in the slightest. Eating out is going to get 5, so it should have 115 and it has 110 and 15. So yeah, how's everyone else's week been? I had a very good one. It was a really busy at work. Again, it just seems to be always busy these days at work. One of those where it just never seems to quieten down. Health is going to get 10 this week to bring it up to 160. So we have 150 already in the bank and then 160 in that one now. Cats is also going to get a tenner this week. So should have 115, 100, 10 and 5. 115 in cats. So I have most of this planned out of where I want to go, but I have the rest of it I don't, to be honest. So clothing is going to get skipped. Home is going to get 10. So I'll pop out that and pop in a 20. So it should have 120, which it does in home. So that is that one done. Books then is going to stick with a fiver for now. Gifts is at 100 and it is going to stay there for 100. Haircut I am going to add in. If I can take out. It's getting 5 this week, so I'll pop in 5. 5. I'll take it this way. 65. So we have 20, 40, 50, 65. And I'll probably get a haircut in the next couple of weeks. I'm okay for now. Netflix, which is subscriptions, is not getting anything this week, and it has 60. So I paid for Disney Plus last week on the 29th. You can't really see it. I don't know if you can. Anyway, paid for that last week or on the 29th. And then last but by no means least in this binder, my non-negotiable is the house fund or deposit, whatever you want to call it. €25 as always, and it has 2,550. Well, it should have, so 2,520, 40, 45, and 50. So it does have 2,550. Ooh. Looking out the window to see what's going on. So that's the sinking funds binder onto savings challenges. And as always, I start with my spending money. So I give myself 50 quid and I roll my Hoot Loot dice to see how much I'm putting into Hoot Loot. So the way I work Hoot Loot, which is from Budget with Ira, if it is odd, it is a fiver, and if it's even, it's a tenner. So it's even, which is 10, which is 6, and a 3, 15. So do I chance? I'm going to roll once more, which is 5. So it's going to be 20 quid. So I can do a 6, a 5, and a 3. I'm very close to finishing off the whole first section. So I am keeping 30, and I'm going to put, what, wait, 6 and 5, enter, yeah, 15, 20 I should say, oh my god. So I'm going to keep 30 euro spending money this week, and 20 euro of that is going into Hootloot then. So let's see what we do have in Hootloot. We have 250 in the bank, and then 40 in cash, so that is 290 euros in Hootloot. Okay, Fiverr Friday. Let's fire in a Fiverr and tick that off for Fiverr Friday. And then Tenor Tuesday is going to get the same, and it is one I don't count unless I'm doing a condensing, so I can just take the money back to the bank, and I don't want to break the envelopes. So that is Fiverr Friday, Tenor Tuesday. 20 Thursday is not being done for the moment. I'm working on Pixel Perfect, and I roll a dice. Give myself 20 quid for spending. I roll a dice, and each one is worth 2, so each little pixel is worth 2. And I am only in the office once next week, because I'm at home 3 of the days, so I can give this like minimum of 2 rolls anyway. Definitely minimum of 2 rolls. That's a 1. A 3 is 4, so what's that? 8 euros for now. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I technically only need like what? Let's go once more. 16. That's actually fine. Gives me 4 euro for, which is fine for the one day that I'm in the office. Okay, so I'll put 4 euro into travel, and then 16 can go into Pixel Perfect, which is just over here, and this envelope is like on its last legs. But let's see, 200 in the bank already, so it's gonna have 210, 220, 225, 226, and then I just need to put 8 of these on. So let's I will speed it up, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it is shaping up to be a nice diamond, well, a gem I should say. So what have we got left? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 of those left. So what's that like? Maybe a month left of that. So probably by May we should get this finished by the end of the month for Pixel Perfecto. And yeah, that is that. So 100 and, what was it, 226 I think it had. Scratch off challenge then is this one here. So this was one that I had purchased on Vinted. So it was originally budget with Honey, but I like purchased it as like a second hand. So Apple Builds is the first one. It's the fruity scratch off challenge. So this whole section, first of all, saves 40. So I got a 20 last week. So ideally this is going to be what, like a 5 and or a 10. 5. I was right in that one. So let's just clean that off. Put that back up there out of the way, and I can pop 5 into that one. So that is that one done, and then save happily. So I was here last week, so I have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So save 10% of your spending money. So initial spending money was 50 quid, and so 10% of that is 5. So we just take that out of here. So let's pop that in here. So the Save Happily now has 75 euro, and let's go back to here and cross that one off. So where were we? Save 10% of your spending money. So yeah, Save Happily, I am working my way around the board on that one. So that's that one done, and then last one in this binder is the Mushroom Hunt Fund, and I think we are finishing it this week, so we only have one left, which is green, which is a 5er. So let's pop that back there. So that was the Mushroom Money hunt, and that is completed. And that one is from Cash Cushion Budgets. They actually have a QR code there on the back if you want to scan it and get to their like Etsy store and all that crack. Sorry, 5 going in here. So what I'm going to do is take out that 5, pop in a 10. So that one saved 20, 30, 130 quid. So that will get reallocated at some stage. Don't know where it's going to go yet, but that is that one done. So I'll fire that back in here. And that is that done. Okay, moving on to this one, which is my monthlies. And I am... Oh, sorry, there was like a little mini that was included in one of the... What you call it? That needs to go into my mini binder, which I will do very shortly. So I'm on April, I want to say, which is the last one in this binder. Where is it? Hello, April. Each egg is worth a tenner, so I'm going to put in 15 and do 3 of them. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So 15 euro. Oh, I hate when that happens. 15 euro going into the April challenge. And that is that one done. Monthly is done for this week. Okay. Where am I going? Into travel. And I am going to go to Passport to Success. So I'm working on the sunglasses, and each of these is a tenner. So let's cross off that big one and pop in a tenner into Passport to Success. And then that has 10, 20, 20, 45, 145 in Passport to Success at the moment. And that can go back here for now. And then the travel fund. So I'm going to put in 20 this week. Should have enough. So I can color in 2 more of these. And then I will hopefully get that finished next week. And then I can start on filling up the accommodation one. So only one left on that to color in. So travel fund, this should have 290 quid now. 20, 40 and 250 in the bank. 290 quid is correct. Amazing. Accommodation, which I will start next week, which has a tenner already. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that out, and then I'll just pretend that that's not there, and I'll pop it in here, which now means this is completed. Oh god, why am I trying to do this upside down? So that one is now completed. 300 quid in travel. Brilliant. So accommodation doesn't have anything for now, so I will start that next week. London doesn't have anything. Japan has like 3,000. I think there's like 3,030 in there at this stage. And then the passport, I am going to add in a fiver, so I'll swap out 5. So color in 1 more of those. And I'm actually just going to say that this is completed now because it has 20, it has 50. So that is completed. Because I think I need like 30 quid anyway, 35. So let's pop that in there, and that is that one done. Okay, let's see what we have left. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. 85 euros left. So let's go into this binder. So Easter, that money that I took out is spent. I think I still have like 20 euro left of that in the bank. So I will take that out and move it to the back here. And that 20 euro I will bring forward into cash shopping for next week. So where am I? I am working on my dad for birthdays. So my aunt's birthday is fully funded. So I'm working on my dad, and I am going to give my dad €10 this week. So 10, 20, 120. So I'm going to save 150 there. And then for Father's Day, I am going to add in, I'm trying to think when, I'll add in a tenner. Because that is June, I want to say. And then September, November, December, and then back to everything again. Is that one done? On to Christmas then. And where are we with Christmas? Christmas is going to get, I think I'll give it €30. €20. Let's go 20 this week. So I'll go a 10 and a 10. So if we go 10 and a 10. So I need to go find the next 10. I can't believe it's what, April, and I am nearly finished my first 500 quid for Christmas, which is absolutely amazing. So that one has whatever, like 400 and something. 10, 20, 30 is 50, 65. So what, 435 then left in that one, with €65 left until I even finish that for the first round. So what have I left? 20, 30, 40, 45. So do I do another one of these Mata Flame? I could do 40, or I could do, no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave, okay, I'm going to put 25 into the box. And I am going to, God, I have so many things that I want to do. Or do I? No, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. So let's move that to the side. Move that to the side. Let's bring out this box. And I am going to swap out this 10 for 2 5s. Because I prefer to have 5s. So I'm going to put 40 into challenge box. I feel like I need to roll these up so small to fit them in to the slot, and then they don't fit in the end. Ooh. So 40. So I need just one more to cross off that. So the last 5 then, do I, what I'll do is I'll pop it in the next one, so I'll have it started. So that one has a 5er. So that's, I think, how I might do this one, instead of like, because I definitely won't have like 35, 40 euros to put in at a go. So I might put in like a 5er here and there and work my way up from there. Or, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. See, this is me like just thinking on the spot, because I finished the. There we go. Because I finished this challenge. Oh my god, what am I talking about? The Mushroom Money Hunt Fund. Is that right? The Mushroom Hunt Fund, I should say. I am going to start the Wildcards Challenge next week. Which is from Budget with Ira. So the way I am going to do Wildcard is, I wonder, are these in order? Are they in order? They are. So I feel like I need to like mix these up a little bit. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is mix these up, and then it'll be a game of higher or lower. Let's see, are they kind of mixed up? Not really. Not really at all. But yeah, I think I need to mix these up, and then I'll do like higher or lower. So let's start with this one. So I'll pop in, since that's the first one, I will pop in a $5. And then next week I will go higher or lower, and depending on what the crack is. Oh, come on. I already know what that card is. I'll probably mix them up as well. So, sorry, wild card is going to get a $5 to start out. So it's going to be 5. Can this come out easily? No, I won't. I'll write it on it, but it's going to be 5 for lower and then 10 for higher, but I will remember that next week. But yeah, there we go. Another crazy, chaotic cash stuffing video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will see you in my next video. I'll probably be back tomorrow for a mini Monday, and if not, I will catch you during the week at some stage, or I'll catch you next weekend. Have a great week. I hope you had a good Easter, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.